Hi gorgeouses, welcome back to another one of my videos. So finally I'm doing a video. I know, oh my goodness, my phone, so I record off of my phone, I know, so I really need to invest in an actual camera, but for the time being my phone does a pretty good job of recording. And anyway, I had broke my phone, the whole screen front was like awful, so I finally got the screen fixed and got it replaced so I could do a video. So since it's been a while, I have accumulated quite a bit of makeup. So I thought I could do a makeup empties and repurchases slash haul, because a lot of my empties I basically repurchased them and did some other makeup shopping. So let me go through my empties first, and one of my first empties is my All My Clear Complexion foundation, and this shade is in Buff. Absolutely love this foundation. I mix it in with a Maybelline BB cream, and just to give it, because this one's a little bit light for me, and I just mix it in just to give it a little bit of match my skin tone better. And of course I had to repurchase it absolutely right away, because this keeps me from being shiny. It keeps me, like, just from all the oils, it really keeps my face just really mattified, and it just stays on so well. Absolutely love this product. And then another face item is my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. Love this so much. Of course, I had to repurchase it, and it goes down really fast for me for some reason. Like, I've used quite a bit of it, but I didn't have it for that quite a long time. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. I also have purchased the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer, and this is in Fair. And this is a bit too light for me, so I need to mix it in or wait until I get really, really pale. Even though I look really pale right now, but this just looks super pale underneath my eyes. But I did enjoy it when I used to have it. Another empty is my absolute favorite primer. It is the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro. Remember, this is the one in the blue packaging. Had to repurchase it right away. It just gives my face really smooth. It prepares my skin for foundation, just really glides on perfectly, so I absolutely love this and always have to have it in my collection. I also finished my Tarte Park Avenue Princess, and this was the bronzer. There's just a few little, you know what I mean, crumbles from it, but I finished this bad boy up. Absolutely loved it. It wasn't matte. It gave a beautiful glow in the summer that I absolutely loved, and I just used all the time. It's crazy that I have actually used up a whole entire bronzer. Absolutely loved this. I also used up my e.l.f. Precision Liquid Liner, and this is my favorite eyeliner ever, so I had to repurchase it right away. It's a liquid liner. It goes on super black, and it stays on so freaking well. I did it in my eyeliner demo review. If you see that, it shows that this just stays so incredibly long. Love it. I also finished my Tarte Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder, and it was like one of its little sample sizes or products, but it's so hard to use up a lot of the finishing powders. Mostly I set it underneath my eyes, and finally I used it up because it definitely takes a lot, just a little bit goes a very long way. My Maybelline Big Eyes mascara. This is just always in my collection. I absolutely love this mascara. Had to pick it up, but the only thing is they had it in a different shade. This is called Glam Black, but I don't see a difference at all between the two. It's still a black mascara, but I just was curious why they called it Glam Black or whatever, and it's pretty much the same thing. It still does the job. Waterproof. Love it. And I also picked up the, let's see, this is the Power Volume 24 Hour. This is from L'Oreal, this mascara as well. I always love trying out different mascaras, but the Big Eyes is I just always go back to that mascara. I finished up my MAC paint pots in both Painterly and in Quite Natural. Quite Natural I was using for my eyebrows, but since I have changed to, I use the Anastasia, yeah, am I saying that right? Anastasia Brow, Dip Brow. So I don't really need this anymore, but Painterly, I use this all the time as my primer. So of course I had to repurchase a brand new one up, and it just looks so good, and it's just so smooth and creamy to have a brand new one, and I absolutely love it so much. So that's my empties. Let me show you the rest of the purchases that I have bought, and I picked up the new Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara. I've used this now for the past 3 days. This is my 3rd day using it. And the first day, I hated it. I was just like, what is this? This is nonsense. Just look at this wand. That's the only thing that kind of bugs me, is this kind of like ball at the end of my wand. I don't know why they would do that for my mascara. Like I mean my brows, like it just kind of could create a problem. Like I'd rather it have been like fatter and then tapered in, so that you want the taper in for like the tail part. However, after that, and when I started playing around with it more, I absolutely love it for using on the inner part of my eyebrows. It just gives it more color to it, and I don't have to use a lot of product into the beginning part of my brow. So then it just kind of creates this good kind of like, not ombre, but you're supposed to have like a bit lighter, and then it just, the tail end is your darkest point. And absolutely love this. It keeps my brows, it stays really, really well. So I've been really enjoying the Brow Drama, and my shade is in deep brown. I would think that it would be really good if you had already naturally thick brows and you just want to kind of fill it in. But since that's not my case, I kind of just use it for like the beginning part to help it like a little bit more fuller and give it some more color. And then that's when I use my actual brow shades for it. Alright, so the next products that I have, absolutely was so excited to pick these up, were the MAC pigments. And they are in the to-go size. At my MAC location, it kind of had it like at the end of checkout. They have a little to-go section for you. And I had to pick up vanilla because I absolutely love these kind of shades. It's like this white goldy kind of shade. It's really pretty. So I've been loving this. However, I have been like, it's been so crazy how much I've been loving blue brown, right? Is that what it's called? Yes. Blue brown is gorgeous. It's on my lids right now today. I just wet it with my, like, I have an e.l.f. mist-in set, and I just kind of wet my brush with it, and I use it to apply the color. And it just gives this beautiful, beautiful, sultry, kind of a little bit of mermaid eyes because it has that blue effect to it. But it can look so much different. I layered it also with a kind of like a black, kind of like it's one of those NYX jumbo eye pencils. So that was already there to give it really, really dark color. But you can put it on without that, and it gives it more of a brown appearance. The brown shows up more without like a dark color underneath if you just have a regular like painterly paint pot, and the blue is just like a little bit like showing. But this one, when I wet it and I have a black, the blue shows a lot more. It's just so like an interesting, intriguing color. It's so unique, and I think it was a wonderful purchase. It's only $10 for this pigment, and there's just so much eyeshadow pigment within this. Like the regular pigments are ginormous compared to this. It's like you would never finish that. And even this, I'm just like, it's just so much pigment. Absolutely love that though. I also got the e.l.f. high definition powder. Absolutely love this as well. This is a great drugstore alternative to high definition powders to really set your makeup a little bit under the eyes, but remember not to put too much. Even though it is like supposed to be sheer translucent, you just don't want to pack on that color. And then, let's see, last but not least, I absolutely love the Vaseline lip therapies, and they came out with a new one, and I don't know if it's like the holiday season, because it's called Creme Brulee, and it's just a really sweet lip therapy. I just absolutely love these lip therapies. They're always in my purse. I have so many of them because I'll like freak out that I lost them, but then I'll find it later, and I already have like 20 of them, but they're so good, and absolutely love the Creme Brulee one too. It's really sweet. It's good to put it on right before I put on my makeup, so my lips are nice and moisturized, and at night too, so I just always want moisturized lips. So thanks for tuning in into one of my videos, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know, you can list it below. Thank you, gorgeouses. Bye.